Beautiful. The
Monday tee off.
Tuesday, Wednesday, depends.
Whatever day it comes out, but it should be Monday. So,
Yep.
So basically, we're here at North Lakes Resort Golf Club.
Yep.
They're
Beautiful weather.
always brilliant letting us out.
Yeah.
Film.
Yep.
So we need to thank them. They're always, every time we ask, they always say yes.
Yep,
So thanks,
say,
Adam, and thanks, Liam. More questions would be great again. Thanks for those that sent in some questions we're going to ask today.
We do have a question we forgot to answer last time, so we'll get to that soon.
Correct. So, what have we just had on?
Well, up at the moment is
Carbrook.
Yep, beautiful spot.
Yeah, correct. Carbrook's beautiful. It's never in bad nick.
No.
It's good to see them changing a lot of stuff.
Yep.
So that second tee block and the 11th tee block.
Yep.
And
So first hole's fantastic.
How good is the first hole?
We started with 2 birdies.
That's true, actually.
Yep.
That's actually a good call.
Yep.
Doesn't happen very often.
No.
But it's actually a really, really nice start to the golf course. Like, it's not very long.
Only one of us had a standalone birdie, I might add.
That's true. Mongrel.
Oh, sorry, mate. It's not very often I get one up on you, so mate, I'll
take it
when I can.
Yeah. No. I do agree. Yeah, Carbrook's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's never in very bad nick. I mean, of course, it tends to flood a little bit, but that's unfortunate. That's sort of the area that it's in.
I don't think as bad as it used to.
Well,
so quite a few years ago, so the sharks in Carbrook, that's how it happened. So the Logan River broke its banks, some bull sharks got into the creeks there, and they were there for quite a while. I don't know if anyone's seen any for quite a while now.
Yeah, I mean, they're there, but they're not there, so, you know, who sort of knows. But
yeah, I think they've done a lot of work in that area. With
there's a lot of dredging and stuff as well.
So it's less likely those banks will break like that, which is probably good for the golf course, because you won't get that flooding on the golf course, which causes a fair bit of damage. And it takes ages for it to get back to good nick. But you know, it's a great course. It's set out really well. It's good fun to play.
The good thing is, I mean, the wind's a big factor down there.
Yep.
There's a little bit of water around there. There's some out of bounds around the place.
Yep.
The greens are always in good nick.
Yeah. Yep.
There's a bit of shape to a lot of the holes, so it's always nice for that.
Yep. It's certainly not a.
Go to the Shark Lake Challenge. That's their back tee. That's their back tee and tough pins, fast green sort of thing.
Yep.
So
that'll test you.
It didn't test you.
Would
player. But that's sort of what it comes down to, guys.
Yep.
It's nice just to get out and play different courses, and if you haven't played Carbrook, it's certainly one to go look at.
Yep.
Scott is doing an awesome job there. Scott Flagstaff. Yep. Scott. Yep. Wagstaff. He's been there a long time now, and he's doing a lot of things. Okay. He's doing so many different. He's got so many different ideas. And last time I had a chat to him, it's just continuing. So, go support those guys.
Good spot.
Very good spot. Yep. Great pros there as well. So Tony and Paul, they're always doing a good job. And great trainees as well. I think Angus is still there. Before Angus was Nelson. They've always got a really, really good group. And so a couple of members have commented on the videos, which is brilliant. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for letting us know that the fifth hole is actually the third index, not the first. And 12 and 13 are 1 and 2. So there you go. Yep. Thanks for that. We're not always right.
Thank you to Richard.
Richard Lowe.
Yep, for coming out and having a hit with us.
Yeah.
It was great fun. We had a great day. So
that's the first time Richard's come out on the channel.
Yep.
And look, it's sort of good fun. We like getting people on who are quite relaxed and not so intense. Like Richard's, between a 10 and a 15 marker. Yep. I think he's on 13 at the moment. Yep. And it's always nice to get somebody that's okay but doesn't take it too seriously, because people that carry on too much about how well they play or how crap they play, I don't want to say we don't have as much time for, but it's certainly...
It's about having some fun.
That's what it is.
And you know what, Richard had a great day.
Yep.
And I'm sure that, mate, look, if he can hit that drive a little bit worse than what he did that day, we might even let him back on.
You're exactly right, because it was on a string for most of it, wasn't it?
Mate, he hit the driver very well.
Struggled a little bit elsewhere, but that's sort of the game, isn't it? It's the game we play. That's why we play Ambrose, so you don't stress about your tee. You don't stress about any shot too much.
Because it should be some fun.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, having a bit of fun. And,
correct.
Great course.
Correct. Questions?
Questions? And then we'll go to what's coming up next.
So. Correct. So questions. So Woden of Angels asked a question a couple of weeks back, which we passed over. But he goes, "You still haven't answered me bloody question from 2 weeks ago." Lol. He goes, "Caddies helping players to read putts, should it be allowed?" My short answer is yes.
Yeah, look, I think you play as part of a team. You have confidence in your putty, in your, with your caddy.
Yep.
When you play Ambrose, we're discussing this, you do the same thing. Like you go, mate, it needs to be here, a certain pace, whatever else. Look, I don't like them physically lining up your putter.
Yeah.
Then no.
Yeah.
Right? But as far as, another set of eyes to go, they are a part of a team.
Of course. No, I agree with that.
We don't see a lot of that because we obviously don't play with a lot of caddies.
That's
right?
true.
Like, you would have, but...
Well, personally, I didn't like a caddy as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird, like somebody tells me to hit it. Like if somebody reads a green and tells me to hit it there, it's probably not so bad, but it's everything else.
I think it's just to reinforce probably what you've already said.
You'd be a good caddy for me. It'd be more of a chat and a sort of a get away from the golf, and it's just like,
I think when it comes to some putts,
it's a second head.
I suppose it's a second set of eyes. I mean, how many times have you seen you go, oh, I think it's going to bend like 3 foot, right? And then someone else looks at it and goes, oh, mate, I don't think there's quite in that. And, the greens all day today, they've sort of been holding their lines.
Yep.
All right, maybe I'll go a bit closer. And, oh, shit, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Like I said, you are part of a team.
But see, potentially the question comes from maybe some of the LPGA players who take such a long time with the caddy. That's probably the only negative with allowing caddies to do all that, is that it does tend to take a little bit longer. Yeah.
I don't think a huge amount of time. I'm quite happy for him to have a quick little chat.
Yeah.
The caddies probably should have already had a look at the ball and see where it's lining. We do when we play Ambrose.
Yeah, it's quick.
Like, while you're putting, and if Jimmy and I are playing together, we've already discussed the putt.
That's right.
Right? So we've already discussed the pace of it, where we'd like to putt it to, and, to speed that up.
I agree.
There's nothing worse than, and certainly not touch their equipment.
That's right.
Like, I don't think a caddy should ever line up their putter or anything like that.
Yeah. No, fair call. I mean, that's the thing, so you're lining up on the tee, so your caddy standing behind you, line you up, am I lined up well, have I lined my putter up well? I think that might be going a bit far, or at least taking too long.
Yep.
But
I think some advice from the caddies.
Yeah.
I mean, you only have to look at a bloke like, say, Steve Williams.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if he was caddying on your bag, he's played everywhere around the world.
Yep.
He's been at Augusta, won championships everywhere. You'd be crazy if you didn't.
You'd be crazy.
If he's telling me I need to putt this a metre left of the hole, why would you not take his advice?
And he's taking into your slice putting into account as well.
Well, he's taking it. He's taking your game and everything into it. But I mean, ultimately, then otherwise we would just have no caddies.
Yeah, correct.
Otherwise, you would purely just have a bloke that would just carry a bag and not say a word the whole time.
Show up and shut up.
Yep. So I don't think it's...
Comment down below on what you think.
As long as it's not drawn out and takes too long.
That's the thing. It's a time thing for me, is where it's maybe a bit of a negative.
Yep.
Second question from Ant MCC. Ant Mk. I played Brookwater for the first time over the weekend, and also have played Barnbougle before. Would like to know the thoughts on which is your favourite out of the two courses at Barnbougle, I'm guessing. What's your favourite, Rich?
Oh, Brookwater, without a doubt. Fantastic. It's in Queensland. What more could you
You're
ask
talking
for?
the two courses. So I'm guessing that was between the two courses at the thoughts on which is your favourite out of the two courses. Well, is it the two courses down at Barnbougle, or is it Barnbougle versus Brookwater? Now, I think I'd rather the dunes at Barnbougle. Again, if we're talking the two Barnbougle courses.
Yep.
And I can't really say why, because I just like the layout. So the dunes heads parallel to the coast. So there's your coastline, and the course runs directly parallel. No hole sort of sits anything other than that. So if you've got a wind into all day, then you've got a wind down on some holes, or into, that's it. Or if it's across the whole day.
Yep.
I don't mind that. The Lost Farm weaves around a little bit more, so I suppose from that point of view there's a bit more variety. So it's sort of hard to go which way, but I really did like the dunes. I played sort of the same golf at both of them, so it didn't really matter. Yeah, it's they're two totally different courses, but I'd say the dunes by a hair. And if we're talking Barnbougle versus Brookwater, I don't know. That's because they're two totally different golf courses.
Yeah.
That's an impossible one to say. They're both brilliant. Elevation change at Brookwater is sort of what makes Brookwater, and the undulating and stuff like that.
It's hard, isn't it, to compare different courses, because people ask us all the time, what is your favourite course? And you'll say, oh, such and such is my favourite course. And then you'll go, oh, well,
but it opens up a can.
Go, oh, yeah, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, but it opens up such a can.
Look, some courses, it's just appealing to your eye, your shot shape, you know, how well you've played there in the past.
The people you're playing with, it's the experience, and that's...
it's a whole lot, you turn up on a miserable cold day and, you know, your swing's out and you have a shocker and you go,
this
course is average.
But the course is brilliant still, and that's sort of what we're saying. Last Tuesday show, Kieran played a Rundle, he's played 3 or so times now. First time he played it was on the channel, loved it. He played it second time, loved it. Third time, it was a bit cold and a bit fast greens and he played terribly and he didn't like it so much. So at the end of the day, it's the experience that you have, I think, which is more important or as important as the golf course.
Courses are just, you know, very hard to go, this is better than that or whatever else. They're what they are.
Correct, they're two totally different.
Boonah, love Boonah.
Love Boonah.
Like,
but it's no Brookwater or Barnbougle.
If that was round the corner from me, I would be a member and play there all the time. I like the fact that you can see the club from wherever you are. I like the fact that you can walk it. You can finish working the Arvo and easily walk 9 holes. It's nice and flat. It's not up and down. But that's not saying that's the greatest course I've ever played.
No.
Right? There's plenty of other courses that, you know, and you can't, and it's unfair on some country tracks and some smaller tracks to compare them to
a Brookwater, Royal Queensland, etc.
Without a doubt, you know, all the courses down the coast, you know, I run all.
Correct, and that's what I'm saying. So every golf course down the Gold Coast, 0 bad ones. I don't think I haven't played a bad one, so that's sort of hard there. But then again, you go out to hear someone like North Lakes. This is a brilliant golf course too. Now, if you compare that to Pacific Harbour and you compare it to Brookwater, how is one better than the other? Because condition of all of them are brilliant.
Yeah, and like you said,
they are different golf courses.
Yeah, when I travelled around, I played at Oyen Golf Club, right, which has got like straw on the fairways. It's just dead grass. It's got sand greens. You know, I had an eagle there. Yeah. Like, you know, I played with my brother-in-law, my 2 boys. We had such a fun, relaxing day. You know, you walked away with such a, like, how great's this? You know, there's eagles flying in the air, all sorts of stuff. There's a whole sort of experience with it. Yeah. Does that course compare to anywhere down the coast? You know,
well, does it compare to any just normal members golf course, Nudgee, for instance?
Yep, you can't.
You can't, no.
But it's what it is. It's $10 for 18 holes. I mean...
And that's the thing, unless you have like a criteria like Australian Golf Digest or sort of a top 100 sort of a thing, which is then value, condition for value, layout, architects, which then gets a bit wanky as well, but it's such an experience.
It's a bit like, look, they're in a different boat, like, you know, Golf Digest rate irons and drivers and everything else. And like you said, they rate it on, performance.
Advertising?
Yeah, look, they rate on performance, feel, you know, value for money, all sorts of stuff, right? So, you know, they have to have some sort of ranking system.
Of course.
Right, so we don't necessarily do that.
So when we review a golf club or talk about it...
We don't go, this driver is a 9.
No.
And this driver is a 10. Like, we talk about what it does, how it feels.
Technology, the spin model, let's say, for a driver. What does it feel like? And that's about it, because you still need to make the decision.
We don't even talk about necessarily value for money. Like, don't get me wrong, if the driver was $5,000 and it performs average, then you would probably go...
We would say that.
Look, it's value for money, it's probably not worth it.
That's right. But everything sits around everything else.
Yeah, yep. So but, you know, they're in a different field.
Of course they are.
You know, they're trying to rate the top 100
Golf
courses.
Monthly and all that sort of stuff.
And that's why they would get plenty of people that would go, how can you rate this course at 50 when it's clearly, you know, in the top 10 course in Australia?
And that just proves that opinions are like arseholes.
Pretty well.
And that's the thing. That's what it comes down to. Our opinion isn't your opinion. No, my opinion isn't Richo's opinion.
No, they're all what they are. Like, you can't have a golf course in the middle of nowhere and expect it to be lush and beautiful, and it's going to be what it is.
Of course it is.
But it doesn't mean it's not fun to play.
That's right.
You know, and it's not a good course. Like I said, some of those courses when I travelled around really surprised me.
Yep.
You know, Red Cliffs, where it was narrow but long.
Yeah, right.
And I didn't expect that. I expected this course in the country where there's not much water to be a little bit more open and probably a bit shorter. But I was pretty surprised. All the par 3s were long, the par 4s were long, but they were tight and long.
Yeah.
So that course, you look at it and go, well, this is pretty tough, but it's a challenge.
Of course.
You know, you need to hit the fairway.
And that's sort of it, but thanks for the question, Ant. Send in some more questions too.
Yeah.
So what's coming up next?
We've got
Pacific Harbour.
Pacific Harbour, that's right. I nearly forgot about
Pacific
Harbour because we've done a couple of courses.
Yeah, we have. So we've done Pacific Harbour. We've done that as, say, a Holden Scramble type format.
Yep. So someone new on the show, but we'll introduce him when it comes up.
So John came out from the UK.
Yep.
And he came out just for us. No, he came out on holidays and he came out and had a hit. It was brilliant. But we played a 4-ball Ambrose.
Yeah. Yep.
To sort of match, because Richo had the Holden Scramble regional final there.
Yep.
Which he ended up winning. So we tried to beat that score, and that's what that vlog is.
Yep. Yep. So watch it.
Watch it. It's good fun, and it was great to see John come out, and it's great to see somebody new, people that watch the channel, and enjoy our stuff and become to be a part of it. And said, I think he walked off saying, "You guys need to put something on camera that's not on camera." So the off-camera stuff, he goes, is libelous.
He had a pretty good day.
John,
had fun. Good bloke.
And he actually enjoyed a cold beer at the end of the day, unlike the warm stuff he has back home.
Pack Harbour, great golf course.
Brilliant. And
so,
Zach,
So Zach up there, Zach
Chipperfield.
So he played with us when we won the regional up there.
Yep.
Really
great fellow. I done my traineeship with Zach. Zach's brilliant.
Yep. Really good, solid golfer. Well, a bit better than solid. But
Zach was a talent.
Really nice bloke too.
Yep, exactly right.
Yep. So we had a ball when they went there, and so
good. So check that out, guys. Pacific Harbour. I know we've been there a few times. And there's a reason why we've been to North Lakes a few times, because they're beautiful tracks.
Oh,
and that's the whole point.
And it's about some of the people that come on the show.
Exactly, it's about the people on the show and the fun that we have.
Yep, we've had lots of different people on the show.
Correct.
We'll continue to have some more.
We do need to count that up, because I believe we're up over the 50 plus mark of different people.
We roughly counted up, and it was
50 plus people on the channel that are not ourselves.
Yep, which is good, because no one wants to see us all the time.
Exactly, especially me.
Yep.
But guys, thanks for checking the video. Send in some more questions.
Well, I've got one, mate.
Yeah, good.
Mate, I didn't realise how big Aussie Golf Review was.
Here we go.
Right?
He talks himself up again.
I go at Carbrook, I've got shorts on.
Yeah.
What's the next thing that comes up on Facebook? Tiger says he wants to wear shorts on the PGA Tour.
Oh, you and Tiger.
Thanks, Tiger.
So imagine Tiger wearing the Shabu shorts though, like you did.
So there you go, mate. I didn't realise that we were such
influencers.
I wear shorts, and for all those people with their lovely comments and said how lovely my legs were, thank you very much.
No one wants to see my legs.
Yeah, it was just funny that it
coincided with that. Yep.
With the same time. Shorts on tour.
I think we've said it before. I personally don't like it. If you're a pro, you should look and dress but like more professionally than somebody else. You know what I mean? I understand they wear it at your practice rounds and whatever else. That's me being a wank, but if you know what I mean, like, do I care? No. But you're a professional. Professional golfer's always worn long pants and fancy shoes, and that's what I think.
I do it.
It's a traditional thing.
I know what you mean. Look, I wear long pants a fair bit now. One of it is skin cancers. It's one area that's covered up. I don't have to worry so much about it.
Yeah.
If I duck out and play 9 holes, I generally just wear a pair of shorts.
Just wear DTs.
Yeah. But look, I understand.
Yeah.
Look, I've worked for nearly 30 years as a paramedic.
Yep.
Never worn shorts once. We've had shorts at work. I always felt the same thing.
Yeah.
I felt like I was Boy Scout.
Yep.
Shorts. So I got shorts, put them on once, went, nah. And I'd wear shorts, and you're probably the same. 90% of the time you're at home, especially living here in Brisbane where it's hot, wear shorts all the time.
That's right.
But I just find that the same thing. When I go to work, and ultimately, professional golfers, that's their work.
That's sort of what I think.
Yep, so, you know, look, they've bent
I don't mind if somebody doesn't.
Do you know what? They've bent the rules. Like, I think they played, a few years ago, they played in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Right? And it was so hot there, they allowed the blokes to wear shorts.
Like I said, I don't mind it, but if the choice was given, I think that I'd always wear long pants.
Yeah. Like I said, if I wish to,
you look good in anything, it doesn't matter. Alright, so what question are we going to ask these guys? An answer. So thanks for hashtagging the Unabomber last fortnight.
Yep. Thank you for not sending any parcels to us.
I saw hashtag Unabomber was trending.
Mate, I'll tell you what's coming up, right? One of the greatest sporting events ever. It's not quite golf, but the World Cup soccer's coming up next month.
They're cool.
Right, and of course, mate, Australia will probably win it.
Again. We were robbed by Italy a few years ago, were we?
Well, we did, yeah. And mate, that was back in when we had a good side.
I know.
Harry Kuehl, blokes like that.
I know. That was. I don't follow football, and that was. Yep. And I watched it all.
Any of those Italian fans. Sorry. But it's coming up. Be a great event. Watch it, support it. All you people, support the Aussies. If your team's in there, obviously not the Italians because they don't make it. But yeah, if your team's there, support them, follow them. Have a great.
So what are we going to hashtag World Cup? Hashtag
Socceroos.
Hashtag Socceroos.
Socceroos.
Hashtag Socceroos.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what. I've got a Callaway cap at home. Been sitting in the cupboard. Black one, Callaway. Anyone that hashtags Socceroos, we'll put their name in a drawer. We'll pull it out. I'll send you out.
There you go.
See if we can find something else to go with it.
There you go.
Who knows?
Richard's got more stuff at home than I do.
Household pants.
They're like tents. So have a look at even these ones. Even these I've got to go. I should go smaller. I should have gone smaller, Rich.
Jesus, mate, you're going to have to get skinny jeans.
I can't wait to fit into skinny jeans and high heels.
Yep. So what else has been going on? Nothing. Mate, when played the Holden Scramble.
I've been sick.
He's been sick. I've played golf for 4 days.
We'll get on the Holden Scramble in a separate video.
Yep, we will.
It probably would have already been out before this.
Yep.
So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Richo's experience at the Holden Scramble.
But no, otherwise, all good. Got plenty of stuff coming up.
I've been sick. Hashtag Socceroos.
Socceroos. Get in there, support it, enjoy it. Do you know, it's a great festive time of the year to go, mate, well, people are excited. You know, we're going to do stuff at home. We're going to have a bit of a party. We're going to cook up some Russian food. I don't know what they eat in Russia, but we're going to cook
vodka.
That's what I told the kids, but they told me they weren't old enough.
Sorry, we're underage, Dad.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Get this in here.
Don't worry about that. Hey? I mean, you're 8. Should have been drinking when you were 6.
Oh, I was. And
like in the old days, mate. But do you know what? It's sport. It doesn't matter. Support it all. Golf, football, soccer, football, depending where you come from. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Do you know what? Get out, get involved in something, enjoy yourself. Mate.
All right, I'm going to ask a question. What's the most important thing to your golf equipment? It doesn't. That's a very open-ended question, I know.
Most important thing to your golf equipment.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Does that mean I've got to get fit for shaft? Does it mean I've got to get lie angles or certain shaft? Does it mean I need a different club head? With this putter-shaped head or toe hang of the putter? That's the most important thing to you? It's just an open-ended question. Comment below on what your answer is to that. That's it. I don't know.
I'd like balls with ears.
So it listens?
Yeah.
But your voice is so softly spoken it can't hear you when it's 100 metres away.
Not when the camera's off.
I agree. It listens.
And it's not very often it's 100 metres away.
That's true.
No, normally it's a lot closer to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when on top of you.
Exactly.
But great fun.
Correct,
good
guys.
Fun.
Thanks for checking out the video.
Yep. Don't forget, hashtag Socceroos. Definitely will
answer that question.
Some people in.
Yep. There's the draw for you.
Richard. Beautiful. We'll see what else we can find. I've probably got a cupboard full of stuff. You probably have golf clubs because they don't work.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can have my irons. All right, MP18 blades done. Did I? I'll beep that out.
Beep. Right. So
all right, guys.
Before we go too nuts.
Yep. Go check out Pacific Harbour, which will be on straight after this.
Yep.
Go check out Carbrook if you haven't already done it. Thanks for checking out Carbrook if you have. Answer some questions. Send in some more questions.
Yep.
This is fun.
For the boys that always comment, always watch it to the end, thank you very much.
Yeah, no, that's why we sort of ask that sort of stuff at the end. I like that. Those that do.
Fantastic.
Because no one's watching apart from my mum.
Yeah, no, she turned it off.
She turned it off.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you next time. See ya. Bye.